Hey, it's Bob here at Sorrento Hill, and Deb. Actually, we're leaving Sorrento Hill. It's kind of a cold, dreary, gloomy day. It's been raining off and on, but we both have put on a little weight. I've been gotten tired of, I look back at some of those older videos and I realize that I haven't lost any weight, which was my goal, and I've probably put on some. And carrying a little extra weight around is bad on the heart, it's bad on the back, it's bad on the knees. And so I decided that I've got to go drop a birthday card off in the mail. So I decided that instead of taking the truck up to the mailbox, I'd go ahead and walk. And people will probably think I'm crazy because just about everybody out here has one of those quads or something like that they run up to check the mail. Now we are one third of a mile from the mailbox. It's up on the corner of the highway, and everybody has their little slot in it. So we have to run up to the highway to check our mail. So I just decided that would be a good way to get some exercise. Deb decided to come along because she's in the same boat as me, wanting to lose a little weight. Figured it'd be a good way to do it. So are you going to walk all the way? Or?
No, I've already gotten to the property.
No, we're almost to the corner. So she decided she's going to walk down to the marker for our property, and I'm going to go ahead and continue on to the mailbox. Well, there it is right there, that white post.
A little bit till that curb.
Okay. Yeah, when I was in college, I ran cross country, and when we got married, I think I was about 160 or 100, maybe 160, probably 155 when we got married. I'm considerably more than that now. And back in my Army days, I used to, you do PT in the morning, and sometimes I'd run as much as 10 kilometers. You starting to slow down some?
Yeah. Am I?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all right. I'm kind of a speed walker.
Yes, you are.
But yeah, I'd go out and run as much as 10 kilometers in the morning. That's a little over 6.1 miles. Okay. I'll see you later.
All right.
She decided that was enough for one day. So I'd run 10 kilometers, which is 6.1 miles, and then I would head out, do some working out at the gym, and then I'd work all day. And, used to ride bike a lot and do some bike, not really races, but long bike rides, 50 milers and the like, and then I just got to where I got a little too sedentary and didn't do things, and the weight started piling on. You get older and it's harder and harder to get off, and when you bend over and tying your shoes and you can't breathe because of the pressure on your diaphragm from tying your shoes, like that's a bit much. I got to change that. Well, when I get back, the neighborhood dogs don't like me being out here doing this. Well, when I get back, I'll, it's too cold, too much cold weather coming up. Right now, the temperatures at night are such that I could do cordwood and get away with it, but anything that I do today, by this weekend, we're going to have nighttime lows down in the 20s, And especially with the humidity we've got right now, which you can see it in the air, it just wouldn't be good for the cordwood, because it wouldn't be cured before I'd get temperatures down in the 20s. So in the meantime, what I'm doing is I've painted I painted 6 of my window boxes in walls that are completed. And what I'm going to do is, yesterday I put the second coat of paint on them. So today I'm going to start installing windows. That way when I'm in there working on other projects, I can keep some of that cold north wind off of me. Because boy, when it really comes in pretty hard there in those north windows. Oh man, it's a beautiful deer. Yeah, probably not 200 feet from me. See that? I don't know if you guys could see that or not. I tried to whip the camera around in time to see it, but a deer ran across the road here and then turned around and ran back the other way. We've actually got quite a few deer and wild turkey. So, putting windows in. Yesterday I went and put some scrap pieces of PVC, not PVC, a PEX pipe, down in my holes that I got drilled for my water lines to come in. That way I can see where I need to go and plan my route, so I can drill the holes to drill the holes in my floor joist and start running my PEX pipe through there to do my plumbing rough in. That was one of my winter projects. And since I put gutters on back of the house, even though we've gotten quite a bit of rain in the past few days, it's dry as a bone under there, which is exactly what you want. So I'll be able to crawl underneath there and not get all wet, which is a good thing. So I'll get that done, and then I'm waiting for my rebate card. Welcome to our mailbox. Yeah. Let me check mine. I'm waiting for my rebate card from from Menards to come in, and when I get that, I'm going to be going out and buying the PVC and fittings. So I can continue on. I can do my sewer rough in, and that way I'll have that stuff all done for when springtime comes around and I get good weather. Why, I'll be ready to go with cordwood, and I won't have to deal with those other issues. Another of the things that I'm going to be doing is I'll go ahead and buy the cement backer board that I need for fleshing out the shower, putting out the shower walls that the tile will be attached to. I think I'll hold off on putting the tile in until after I get the walls all in. At any rate, things like that I can do, like I said, so that when springtime comes around, I don't have to worry about getting those things done. So I've walked 1/3 of a mile, and I've got a little bit more to go here before I get back to the house. So, you can either sit there when you and think, oh, I got to lose some weight, I got to do something different, or get out and start doing something. something as simple as going out and doing a brisk walk. And now we'll see if I have energy left to get any work done. All right, we'll check in with you guys later. I may cover a little bit of putting the window in and see how much I can do. We're supposed to be getting rain off and on today, so that'll kind of limit some of what I can do. So, at any rate, we'll check in with you later, all right? That's it for now. All right, so as advertised, I started putting windows in. I've got 3 of them in the living room, this one here in the bedroom, and I've got 1 in the bedroom and getting ready to put the other one in. Boy, it's amazing. You can tell the differences. Windows, even with a low E, do block out quite a bit of light, don't they? But any rate, just thought I'd show you. So I thought I'd show you a little bit of what's involved in putting the windows in, all right? All right, before I put the windows in, I put this is a 1/4 inch thick by 1 inch wide piece of wood cut from some scraps, and the bottom of the window will rest on this, and there's a little silicone underneath that. And then of course I'll put the window in. If I need any shims to level, I'll do that, and then I'll have to put a shim on either side, kind of in the middle and the top of the window, just kind of support it, but it's centered there inside the window box. And of course you can see the nice white sill, and get it centered as well as I can in the window box. And then of course in the living room I've got the 2 in that end wall and this one here. Now I have to go buy the 60 by 60 that'll go in this wall, and then of course all those windows up top. So what I'm going to do after I finish this this next window and I'm going to go buy some plastic and use it to cover up the rest of the walls. Reason I'm doing that is, like yesterday we had quite a bit of rain, and you can see that darker area there. It was blowing enough that it actually blew up onto the foundation, up onto the floor, and over in this area underneath the scaffold it also got wet. And I thought, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and for this winter put some plastic over that. The windows will help secure it. And I've also got some furring strips I can put like across this opening here, and put a couple furring strips across there to support the plastic. But by putting the plastic in, that will help me to keep some of the weather out, keep some moisture out, and make it a little drier in here. And once I've got it to where it's a little drier in here with the plastic and keep some of the wind off, I'll be able to put my little heater in here, keep me a little bit warmer. But the main reason for doing that is by keeping it drier in here. That'll be better for my floor. But I'm going to go ahead and start, you know, like back in here is the shower, and I'll start putting the sheetrock in that. And if I can keep it dry enough and cool enough, I may end up going ahead and putting some of the pine car siding up on my interior walls. Like I said, what I'm trying to do is everything that I can to get done before springtime comes, so that once the weather gets better, so I can concentrate on cordwood, all I have to do is my cordwood on the remaining walls. And because once I've got those walls in, then I'll be ready to put my floor in. And then once the floor's in, then I can do, you know, bathroom fixtures, kitchen sink, to put my water heater in, all that. So the goal is to get as much done this winter time that I possibly can, temperatures and weather permitting, so that in the springtime I can concentrate on cordwood and get us in here faster. So that's where we are right now, and I'm going to get back to work and get this other window in. And you know, really putting windows in is not really rocket science. It's a matter of making sure your window box is the proper size, and then putting your silicone around the outside and making sure, like on the bottom of it, you put a bead about 8 inches, and then you leave a 2-inch gap with no silicone about 8 inches. That way, if you get any condensation or any moisture, why it can, or anything that leaks in around your seal, it'll drip out the bottom instead of staying up there and rotting out your seal. And of course, using nails to fasten it in. What I do is I get it in place and rest it on that shim at the bottom, so that the whole bottom of it's rested. That way my window won't be able to warp, because the whole bottom is supported. And then you just make sure it's centered in the window opening, make sure that it opens and closes properly, and then nail it in. Like I said, it's not rocket science, and it's not something to be afraid of, especially with these windows, with the vinyl windows with the nailing flange around it. It makes it pretty easy. It even takes the guesswork on where do I put nails in. You've got the little slots for it. All right, back to work. You guys have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you on the next one.